All right. Ladies and gentlemen. So, guess what? The stock that I was talking about yesterday with the catalyst event that's happening today. It's called Nuvalent Bio or Nuvalent Inc. Well, guess what? The stock today shot up 15.9%. No, sorry. That was the past 5 days. I got that wrong. Got to make sure that it's today. So in one day, it shot up 11.92%. That is pretty damn good. Given that today, let me see. Today, the stock market S&P 500 was down. NASDAQ was down. Dow Jones Industrial is down. So overall, the market is down. Yet, Nuvalent, INC, NUVL, gained 11.9%. How about that? And that was all because of this catalyst event that I was telling you guys about yesterday. That it announced the top line pivotal data for TKI pre-treated patients with ALK positive NSCLC, which is non-small cell lung cancer, from ALCOVE 1 clinical trial of this drug called Naladakib. Awesome. What a tongue twister. Anyway, so if you bought Nuvalent stock yesterday, no, actually today, because yesterday was Sunday. By the way, today is November 17th. That's a Monday. And this webcast and conference call for the top line result was revealed at 8 a.m. this morning, Eastern Time. So, let's look at the portfolio of the paper trade that we did yesterday. Ha ha ha, guess what? We started with 100K, and at the end of today, when the market closed, we ended up with 114. How did that work? I thought it shot up 11%. The gain was 11%. How did we gain 14.7% overall return? Huh, that's interesting. I have no idea. Maybe by the time the order went through, it was pre-market, maybe? Or maybe it was based on yesterday's. Oh, that's what it was. Because yesterday we placed the order of the stock on the paper trade in the evening, and then maybe by then the stock price was still, let's see, maybe it was still under 100. Let's see. So the Google stocks chart starts only at market open at 9:30. At 5 days. Okay. So yeah, actually there was a dip. There's a lot of shady shit going on after the market closed on Friday as well as during the weekend. So there is a dip right here. So we bought it at $94.20, and it ended the day at about 108. Okay. So that's why. See, that's why it gained about 14%. It's because from the time that I bought it yesterday, well, on the paper trade, to the time that it closed, that's a 15% gain. Okay, that makes sense. All right, you'd be a rich man if you did what I did yesterday, except everything was on paper. That wasn't the real money. I wasn't going to go all in on a single stock with all of my money, even if I had 100K. So, yeah, too bad. This is good fantasy. This is awesome. It's like fantasy football, but we have fantasy paper trade for biotech stocks. That's great. All right. So enough fantasizing, and what we can do is, yeah, just getting back to the format that I wanted to run this live stream. So I wanted to do something different. Previously, I was just using Sora, the AI video generator, to generate video for the breaking news or the best piece of biotech news that I can find for the day, the most interesting, intriguing, or important one that has to do with FDA decisions. But I'm not gonna do that anymore because that's all about the news that's already happened. That's already old news, right? Whereas for all you MFers who's looking to gain from your stock investment and whatnot, It's all about future looking. So the stuff that's yet to happen, the future catalyst in the biotech world. So then I will start making these short snap videos on yeah, I guess on TikTok and Instagram Reel for future looking events like biotech catalysts of these data releases or FDA PDUFA dates. So that would be more interesting. And then, but that's, I guess, a less interesting video. We'll see. We'll see how much viewership we would get from those videos. And I will also start combining this live stream's highlights together with those AI generated video. Yeah, hoping that can make it more entertaining because it's pretty dry when people just click on the live stream, even if it's just the highlighted version on your phone, on TikTok or on Instagram Reels or on YouTube Shorts. So yeah, we'll try to make it interesting, and I'll make these videos more future looking. Okay, so yeah, so that was the first part of today's discussion. It's about how much money we would have made if we put all of the 100,000K down, went all in on Nuvalent, which we didn't. So too bad. Oh yeah, let's also go back to this part, which is the predictions. So we're going back to manifold markets, and that's this one here, the one that we started. So, well, Nuvalent stock gained more than 7% on November 17th on the top line data release. That's exactly what we just did, right? We posted this question yesterday, and that was before all of these happened, and we saw an 11% gain. So the answer is yes. Damn, I'm actually surprised that 3 people actually put down bets on this, even though it's fake money, the mana points, but still. How did these people find these bets? Are these people just bored, or they actually know about biotech and life sciences investing? I doubt it. I don't think these people give a damn about biotech. They probably just thought, okay, I wonder, actually, did they go look up what is Nuvalent? What is this company? What does it do? And what's happening on November 17th? And what is ALCOVE-1 clinical trial? What is Niladakib? Yeah, that's an interesting question. Let's see who bet on the market yesterday. 3 holders. Sad. Oh my. Hats off to these 3 people. So this guy, Sad, when did he bet? He bet 986 mana points on yes. But that's probably because closed on, oh, so it automatically closed for me. Okay, I thought I had to close it, but it closed at 5 p.m. today. So that's 1.5 hours after the market closed. So, you sucker. He cheated. Did he cheat? I don't know. Can I see the time that they bet? Let's see, 4 trades. I got you. All right. So this guy is a true gambler. DZC. Hey, bro, hats off to you, man. You bet 10 mana points on yes a day ago. So that was yesterday at 5:52 p.m. Oh my goodness. Thank you, sir. Spider Duck Pig. So you bet against this company and this data release. So sorry, you got it wrong, but still just all hats off to you for and thank you for participating in this market, on this trade. So you bet 10 points against, and you lost your 10 points. This dude right here, this speculator, Sad, so he bet, so after the market closed, he at 5:12 p.m. today, 1 hour after the market closed, he bet yes when he already knew that the market, you asshole, the market has already closed with more than 11% gain. And then he doubled down. He topped it off with another 795 mana points. Why don't you just bet like 10,000 mana points? Because that's probably all you got, you ass. Alright, man. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, maybe on these things I should have just closed the poll exactly at 4 p.m. when the market closed Eastern time. Let's see if we can do that later at the later segment of this live stream. Okay, so I'm going to resolve this. So the answer is yes. It did shot up 11%, which is greater than a 7% gain. So resolve. Okay? Yes, I'm sure I want to resolve to yes. And people get paid. Everybody's happy. And I believe I got 10 mana points for running this market. Alright, cool. That gives me more incentive to do another market, to organize another market. Alright. So now, let's get back to forward looking. Let's see what's happening to the market tomorrow. Any catalysts? So here's BPIQ. Yeah, right here. Today is the 17th. Tomorrow is November 18th. And this company, ARWR. And I believe that all of the catalyst websites for biopharma have this company right here. Here, ARWR, Arrowhead. So it stands for Arrowhead. Okay. Let's see what Arrowhead had to do tomorrow. It's a PDUFA date. Okay, no wonder. That's a big deal. It's PDUFA date for... There should be more details. Right here. Arrowhead. Well, there's also ATTX. AKTX. P of A. Okay. So this is not as significant because probability of approval, and it's only 4%. I don't know how they calculated that. But this is only a preclinical stage asset. So, nah, that's cool. So let's put our bet on ARWR. The probability of approval is 85%. Okay, so then there's not a whole lot of upside, right? We already think that this thing's going to get approved. But let's see how much is the stock market going to buy this. Okay, so let's make a video. Well, we identified the catalyst on the 18th. Let's see. Yep, the next big thing is on the 21st. So then, is there anything? Oh, there's also on the 19th. Botox? Seriously? What is this? Biosimilar data. Okay, that's on the 19th. Cosmetics shit. So yeah, I have no idea whether this even belongs to the category of biotech. But all right, cool. So everything is on the 19th. Only ARWR, Arrowhead, is having something exciting going on. PDUFA on the 18th. Okay, so let's go ahead. First thing first. Let's do this. We'll first create a market, and then, yeah. By the way, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that was the news. Let's close that. I don't need that anymore. That was from yesterday's webcast from Nuvalent. Okay, let's take a look at ARWR stock. ARWR stock. So right now it's trading at $40. Cool. All right. Let's first. Okay, let's do this first. Let's first create a new market. How do I do that? Watch list, VSE. Yeah, VSE, that's the virtual stock exchange. Let's create a game. Switch games. Create a game. So, the game name will be ARWR. No? Can we capitalize this thing? Because we're going to go all in on Arrowhead. Start date is, I guess, tomorrow. No, it's today. Today we started. Starts today, ends, let's say, at the end of the week, 21st. Yeah. What does 1 mean? Oh, 1 means step 1. Okay. Does the setting look okay? Everybody can join. Everybody's welcome to join. If you're watching this, you're so welcome to join this virtual stock exchange challenge on Market Watch. I hope you go all in on ARWR as well, okay? All right. Next step. Yeah, whatever. 100,000 to start the virtual cash. Next page, review. Yeah, whatever. Who gives a damn? Next page. Can I start? Yeah, there you go. Create game. Start date cannot be in the past. Why? Why can't it be in the past? Okay, let's modify that. How about tomorrow? Well, the sad part is if it only starts tomorrow, then okay. Then probably by the time that the market opens, I assume that's when the game starts also, then the price jump would have already taken place pre-market. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's try it. Start on the 18th. Okay. Let's see if we can still make big bucks here. Let's join game. And you know the drill. We're going to go all in on this stock. Yes, I'm sure about to join this game that I just created, okay? Market Watch. I'm sure. I don't need to invite players. All I need to do is to just go all in on this stock. Okay. Where is the symbol search? ARWR. How about that? There you go. Don't tell me you can't find this stock. Trading at $41. Let's trade now. 40, if I have 100,000. If I do the math right, I think that's 25,000 shares. Let's see if that's right. Good until cancel. Let's make a day order. How many shares? Why is it 1036? Yeah, nice. It actually automatically calculates for me. I was so dumb yesterday. I was doing the calculation myself. Alright, so this maxed it out. Wait, why is it 199? So you can actually borrow money like a margin account, which means you can borrow and make your gamble. No, let's be fair, okay? Let's play fair. Let's just use our principle of 100K, okay? No more, no less. 100K. Still too much? Better? 2490. Alright, now we're under 100K. Awesome. 99983. We're not going to borrow any money to gamble. We're good people, right? We're only gambling with our own money, not the house money, okay? Alright, cool. We're going to buy. Oh, you can short sell. That's why. Cool. Well, we'll make it interesting next time when we identify a stock that's going to fall. Even though that's not cool for the development of the industry, because I always hate to see it when drug development fails. But, yeah. Let's just go ahead with this game. Buy the shares. View your portfolio. Let's see. Currently have no holdings. Didn't I just... Oh, okay. Pending order. Okay. Alright. We'll check back tomorrow to see if we're rich. I doubt it. Okay. Now the second step is for us to create a new market. Okay. So that's manifold markets. I'm just gonna be lazy here. Create a question. Alright. It's a yes or no question, not multiple choice. How about Yeah, I like to keep it simple. So this time, the stock is not Nuvalent. The stock is ARWR. Okay. Let's do that. Let's copy this. Where's Manifold? Right here. Arrowhead Pharma. I have to abbreviate this because otherwise we're going to run out of space. Stock gain more than, let's say, 7% is kind of conservative. Yeah, let's just keep it at 7%. Because this PDUFA date is already baked in, so everybody knows it's probably going to be a positive outcome. So still, let's give it, let's just make it interesting. Gain more than 7%. No, let's make it 6. I don't know. Arbitrary number. Okay, let's make it 7. Gain more than 7% on November 18th. With the PDUFA date. Is there something? Hi, Santa. Accidentally clicked on Sora. We're not ready yet. Where is it? Where can I just quickly copy? Oh, yeah. Read more. PDUFA date for Plaza Suran. Or Plaza Asian. Don't be racist. Don't be racist against us. Plaza Asian's PDUFA date. Okay. Let's come back to Manifold. Paste. Familial. I don't think people really care about what disease this drug treats. How should I phrase that question? PDUFA date for this drug? Plaza Asian? No. Not done copying yet. For the treatment of familial, I cannot pronounce that. Chylomicronemia. Okay. That sounds like a pretty bad disease. Sorry for the people that have it. For Plazaron, for actually PDUFA date of for treating. Okay, I'm out of space. No more characters. We're done. At topics. Do they have biotech? Yeah, we do. Yeah, cool. Alright. Biotechs. Description. Let's have AI generate this. AI is awesome at that. Let's see if AI can actually find the news. I doubt it. We'll probably have a hard... Let's see. Price on Yahoo Finance or MarketWatch. Damn. AI is smart. It picked up the NDA and the PDUFA date. Oh, it even says that it achieved 80% medium reduction in triglyceride and 83% reduction in acute pancreatitis. Wow, that's why this drug has a very, very good chance of getting approved on its PDUFA date. So, it's not holding any advisory committee meetings. I think that's a good thing. A more straightforward review. See? Cool. So it's probably not gonna jump too much. How about let's just say 5%. A gain of 5% is a win, okay? Questions closed in a day. Yeah, okay. Can we actually local time zone? Huh. All right. Let's create the question. Okay. Yeah, I think 100 mana points. I'm gonna run out of mana points at this rate, but all right, we'll just do it. Make it fun. Create question. What about the closing date? Oh, November 18th. Okay. Questions posted. Oh, I received 100 points for it. Okay. So basically, it costs nothing to post a question. Alright. Thank you, Manifold Markets. Thank you, sir, for giving me a free question, a free market that I just splurged 100 mana points to open. Alright. Okay, now down to the very last step. Shall we have some fun and create a video? Alright. Yeah, by the way, I was just looking at this before. New Valent also made some news headlines by announcing a public offering of its common stock right after its stock, okay. So, basically, its stock rose and it took the opportunity to offer additional common stocks. A follow-on public offering of $500 million, and that drove its stock down 4% after market closed. Okay. Well, greed is a good thing on Wall Street, so go fuck yourselves, motherfuckers. Alright. Okay, so now we are going to create a, let's see. Yeah. A new chat. That was still the Levitus script that we wrote yesterday. So we're turning the page on that. So how should we describe today's video? How about yeah, I'll just copy this from Biopharma Watch. Thank you so much for having this nice script that I can work off of. So, write an interesting 10-second script. Let's make it 15 seconds on this. Let's see if ChatGPT can do a good job. Actually, given that it's the PDUFA date, okay, let's not make a fool of ourselves. Let's just do a little bit of research on this. Did they actually? Okay. So it went down today, so I don't think approved. Alright. Let's see. Approval. PDUFA approval. Let's see. Okay. Indeed. So yeah, so no news on this. FDA decision expected November. Okay, so we don't know about this yet. And where were we? We're here. No, we're here. Chat GPT. Okay, so it's making a nice little video. Let's give that a try. Let's add an element. Add that November 18th is tomorrow. Let's also make this shorter. Make it shorter and add that is coming up tomorrow. How about that? Coming up tomorrow. From Palisade. What does that mean? Charts drop. Is that the study? Is that the name of the study? It is. Phase 3 Palisade study. Okay. Alright. Let's see if ChatGPT can handle this. I mean Sora. Not ChatGPT. This is pretty cool. Alright. Cool. Alright, I don't think a 15-second video. Let's make it 10 seconds. Make it 10 seconds. This is awesome. Like, ChatGPT can really write nice stuff. I like that. I like that. Look at it. 15 seconds and portrait. Sounds good. Let's create that video on Sora. Okay, so while the video's being generated, yeah, we've had a lot of fun, and you will see this video on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and Facebook, YouTube Shorts. Shortly, I'll upload it. Alright, signing off. Had a good time live streaming, and thanks for watching this. Adios.